I'm from Kentucky, and just want to say thanks for all the stuff you do with Camp D'Lo and stuff. And
it's the city, man.
the city
Anyway.
of Louisville, you know, just all.
You from Louisville?
I'm from like South of Louisville.
Where?
But in a little small town, Campbellsville.
Come on now, I know Campbellsville.
But,
all the athletes out of my high school went there.
But yeah, then I lived outside of Louisville just for a little bit. But you always come back to the city and stuff. And,
yeah, it's home.
I always love it, and it's always cool. But how are you approaching this season? Just this point of your career, you're coming. Obviously, you know, Kyrie's out, and just this opportunity to be in Dallas right now.
I mean, I love how I'm attached to Kyrie being out. More or less like looking at it like I can be a basketball player here and just plug in with or without Kyrie. You know, if he's healthy, I'd love to be alongside and taking dude's number with him. The team looks great, looks complete. My approach is just being able to plug in and help this team win in as many ways as I possibly can. We got a good group, trust the coaching staff, so just truly excited.
That's the other thing, though, is Nico has said that he wanted to bring in somebody that could play when Kyrie's out and then to play with Kyrie.
Yeah.
How do you see that combo with you and Kyrie whenever he does come?
I mean, I play with a lot of different players of his caliber. I know he's, you know, one of the top guys in our league, you know, when healthy. So being able to just plug in and see ways that I can, you know, help make the game easier for guys. But they got a good group of guys that got some familiarity with each other. So, like I said, just trying to figure out a way to help these guys.
Why did you pick Dallas to sign with?
I think the conversation came about, and I always saw the opportunity, you know, kind of approaching itself. When you looked at the opportunities around the league, where did I best fit? I thought this was one of the best situations for me.
You've had some really good chemistry with AD when you've played with him in the past. What would you say to another guard that's playing with him for the first time on the Mavericks, maybe what it takes to build good chemistry with Anthony Davis?
I think AD's a guy he likes to play fast. You know, if you can get the pace going with him, he dominates the game on the defensive end. On the offensive end, he likes to run, and you know, and it makes the game as easy as possible for you. But also figuring out a way to make easy for him wherever he wants the ball. Where can you get him the ball, get him going? If he's having a great night, it's a hard team to beat, whatever team he's on.
You probably haven't had a chance to get too much run in with Cooper, but why should Mavs fans buy into the hype of Cooper Flagg?
I think they should. First of all, the person that he is, I think he was well groomed, you know, from his parents, and you know, coming up as a Mount Verb guy, the competitive nature that comes through that facility alone prepares you for obviously the success at Duke or whatnot. I kind of held my peace on him a lot. You know, a lot of people asking me, how is he? What's he really like? And I didn't know, so I didn't really speak on it. Being around him a little bit, you know, we held a vet camp out there, and I got to see him play and brush shoulders with him a little more. And I see where the hype is coming from. I didn't get to see him in Summer League. Summer League's a different game, but I think he's going to translate very well into the NBA game.
I still remember you hitting that shot in Summer League. And you
Summer League.
walked out. I was standing like right in the corner when you were running.
Vintage,
that
right?
was a great moment. I'd never seen so many happy Lakers fans out there.
Try to get the fans what they want, man.
Deloading has been your handle, has been your name for a while.
Yeah.
Do you ever load, or is it always going to be loading?
I think loading's a thing that's forever. You know, I'm not just loading in basketball. That's where people get confused. You know, it's a lifestyle. Trying to create and keep it going and make it long lasting, whatever I'm doing. So basketball is just something that we see, you know, on the front page, but there's a lot of other aspects of my life that I'm loading in as well.
I've been pretty vocal about your fit in Dallas being a great one, and that this is going to be some of the best basketball in your career, and that the fit and everything is going to be awesome. Why am I going to be right?
I think a guy, you know, like me plugging into a system like this, not every team has a coach that's played, you know, has the credibility with the team that's already here, you know, not including me. And then you plug me into that. I've had limited structure in my career. So to get to an organization that has, as you can see, full-on structure from the youth, from the coaches, from the veterans, to plug me into something like that, I like my odds too. So we're on the same team. Yep.
This team has veteran leaders too,
Yep.
right? Like there's a lot of older players on this team that have been around for a while. Clay, Kyrie. Kyrie's leadership specifically, though, what does that mean for this team? What have you even seen just in your brief intro?
I could tell it already. Short few moments with him, I can tell that, you know, his energy is contagious. You know, he's a guy that you gravitate to. Obviously, people say what they say about him, but I have nothing bad to say about the guy. I've been around him, and I can just tell He's an easy guy to follow if you need, guidance, and he's a guy you want to go to war with as well. So,
last question. What question would you have for us? Turn the tables.
I got to do my research on you guys. I know y'all in the podcast space.
Or just
I'm in
Mavs media in general. We'll speak for all of them.
But y'all do y'all have your own podcast.
Yeah.
right?
So we've been doing the show 8 years now. It's every single day.
Yeah.
And,
I like to have.
I've been watching your podcast.
That's love. I like to have substance with whatever I'm asking. So I don't really know much about you guys and what y'all got going on. So I don't want to just wing it. So I'd rather do some research, and I'll catch you guys on the backside of it.
No, well, yeah. Whoever produces your show used some clips from our show talking about
Did
you
they really?
and one of your episodes over the summer. And
Oh,
stuff.
that's sick.
So,
We can collab anyway.
cool.
We'll figure out some things to do.
let's do it.
He thinks the next expansion city should be Louisville.
It just depends on what we. Oh, for basketball.
Yeah.
I know we need.
No, come on, you got to be excited.
I'm just trying to think of the ins and outs that's going to win the committee over. We got college sports. People die about their Louisville basketball and Kentucky basketball. So I don't think I don't want to take away from that. So you know what I mean? Like we add a pros team there, it takes away from those college
UK fandom
teams
though is so annoying.
It's big though, man. It's
Big blue.
big. Yeah, I think this is what the city needs.
You got PJ and it's just like trying to rub that UK crap in.
I see PJ, AD, all those Kentucky dudes. Where live go to Duke. You got the Duke Kentucky
You got
rivalry
the
up
Duke
there.
trio with Kyrie, Flagg,
Yeah,
and Lively.
yeah. It's a lot of those guys up there. So it's cool.
All right. That's it.
Good
Appreciate
deal.
you guys.
No,
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
you.
I'm sure we'll collab somehow, some way.
Do it sometime.